Hi everyone, let's talk about Merkator. So I love a lot of Uwe Rosenberg games. They're all too high to see on the camera, but I've covered quite a few of them on here. I tend to like most of them, and I really like Merkator, but one of the reasons is how much it stands out from all of the rest of the games that he does. You know, he's generally known for the big farming games. You've got Aura and Labora, or you've got Agricola that everyone loves, don't they? Or Caverna, or variations on that you're doing. You're building your area up in Glass Road. They've all got their own unique things, but they are usually maybe farming focused. And I like how different this is, and it's quite different to anything else that I've got. I like how we're hopping around this world. It doesn't really matter where you've been because it's just a tracker to see where you can follow other people. I like the effect that your visits are having on the world around you, and you have to keep a lot of things in mind. That are you helping other people get the cubes they need by the location that you're visiting? Are you giving people a chance to fulfill a really important contract that, fair enough, they're going to get to do it on their turn, but are you giving them a free turn? You're going to get some time out of it, but you've got to weigh up all of this stuff of how worth it is it to you, and when you have the opportunity to follow someone else. I haven't got a contract, but I've got these 2 bonus cards, and so I would get a couple of cubes. Is that worth me giving you 2 time? Because you're not just spending that time, you're giving it to another player. A lot of really, really nice things at play here as well. And you've got a nice variety of bonus cards. I've only played this, I think I played it 3-player actually, but loved it just the same at both. There are some suggestions in the rulebook. There are a lot of suggestions for, like I mentioned the time tiles. So usually you flip over the last one and everyone loses a resource from that column of their boards. But yeah, a variant in the rulebook is just ignore that. If you don't like the randomness of it, just ignore that. For 2 players, maybe you'd want to ignore the following, or maybe you would want to not have coins is a variant of it as well. I haven't played it like that, but that's a variant and a suggested variant for 2 players of you don't have coins in the game. When you sell your contracts and things, you get that money right now, and you need to spend it or you lose it. And so that could be an interesting way to play. There's a lot of different suggestions in there for variants and stuff. But at its core, I really, really love building up these cubes bit by bit through going to the various cities and trying to plan some grand strategy between the bonus cards that you have, the contracts that you've been given, the contracts that you can see are available in the future, and trying to, you don't necessarily have to go for it. I like to play trying to get, a ton of contracts for one place and build up a massive thing there that can all go off at once, but it takes a lot of time to actually get all of that together. But when it does, you're going to get tons of contracts and things as a reward, or you can just go for the mad scramble of, just desperately try and fulfill your biggest contract to try and work up to the big 14-point piece of Westphalia card, which can be a big swing and can end the game in your favour if you've managed to do enough along the way. I absolutely love it. It's one we've had for a few years now. It's hopefully a little bit more available than it was. I don't know. It was hard to track down an English copy when I went for it. I suppose a German copy, all of the contracts have text on them, so it wouldn't be ideal. But I suppose you would just match up the German name of the resource. It wouldn't be ideal, but I think it would be doable to get a German copy if you really, really want to get it, and it's still hard to get in English. And there's the building cards as well. Yeah, it might need some paste ups and things rather than being just a language independent thing. But if you can get your hands on an English copy of it and you've watched the playthrough and you think that you'd like it rather than just listening to my just endorsement of it, then yeah, I think it's worth seeking out if you see it around, because it's very, very different to anything else that I've got, and yeah, stands out as a really fantastic Rosenberg title amongst the great ones that he has put out. This really stands alone as a great one as well. So that's Merkator. That's what I think of it anyway. The playthrough is there for you to look at, and hopefully it will give you an idea of whether you would like it or like to try it out yourself. But yeah, I think that's all I've got to say. That's Merkator. Thanks for watching, everyone, and see you for the next game. Bye.